Are you looking for ideas on how to support your child's success with basic facts? We're here to help.
We're Erin and Liz. We're two former teachers who got our PhDs so you don't have to.
We're just two moms trying to share our knowledge and love of math to change kids' experiences, and maybe yours too while we're at it.
So far in this series, we've talked about supporting kids in understanding the meaning of addition and building skills in counting on. Now we're talking about numerical reasoning strategies that really help to build students' fluency.
Today, we're continuing to build our toolbox with one more strategy, using fives.
You might be thinking, this is a lot of strategies. Do we really need this many strategies just to add? Why are we doing so much? Why are we spending so much time on this? But there's really more to what's happening. The short answer is, we want kids to have a lot of strategies so that they can draw upon the one that makes the most sense to them and to the problem.
Okay, so for this strategy, we're going to use fives to help us reason through some of our basic fact problems. Similar to making a 10, we found it's extra helpful to model this work using a 10 frame. If you don't already know about the 10 frame, we have a video specifically introducing it and exploring it a bit more if you want to check it out. That link and a link to a printable version of a single and double 10 frame are in the comments.
We're going to be using a double 10 frame for our work here today, but we recommend introducing your child to a single 10 frame first and giving them some time to explore it and discuss it.
So let's look at how we can use two 10 frames or a double 10 frame to help us use fives to think about basic fact problems. Erin, I'll be the adult, you be the kid.
Okay.
Let's say our problem is 6 plus 7. We can set up 6 on one 10 frame and 7 on the other. Now I want you to take a minute to look at both 10 frames and think about how you could use fives by looking for fives inside both numbers. Those of you watching at home can think about this too. I'm going to be sure to give you and Erin a little bit of think time.
I see a 5 right in there in the 6 and right there in the 7. So let me think about this. I have those two 5s and they make 10 together. But I still have 1 from the 6 and 2 from the 7. So I need to add those in. So that 2 and 1 make 3. When I add that 3 to the 10, I get 13. So the answer is 13.
Notice how we changed the color of the fives when finding a 5 in the number to help make it clearer. Changing the color of the fives can be helpful, particularly when starting to work with this strategy.
All right, Liz, your turn. How about 8 plus 6?
Okay, I've got the 8 on one 10 frame and the 6 on the other 10 frame. I see 5 in each of them. Those two 5s together make a 10. I still have 3 from the 8 and 1 from the 6 left over. So I have my 10, and then I like to add the 3 and then the 1 to the 10. So 10 plus 3 plus 1 equals 14. 14 is my answer.
Notice that Liz added the extras at the same time to the 10. When I thought about my problem, I added them together first and then added that total to the 10. Either way works.
You might be thinking, hey, I could use that double strategy or using a 10 here as well, and you're right. Different people choose different strategies based on what intuitively makes sense to them. The numbers may also lead us to be more likely to use a particular approach. This is all part of why it can be great to learn lots of different strategies.
When we teach the using 5 strategy, we always start on a 10 frame to help students see the math more clearly. But just like our other strategies, eventually students build a strong enough understanding that they don't even need to use the 10 frame anymore to do this type of thinking.
Remember, this is just one of several numerical reasoning strategies, so be sure to check out the other videos in this series for more. We also have a link to a printable 10 frame and some great questions you can ask your child while they're doing this work in the comments.
And don't forget to like and subscribe so we can make more videos to keep building math-happy families.